Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel and welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Danielle and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari. Today is Wednesday, which means a brand new What's So Wednesday video is here. If you're new and you're not sure exactly what What's So Wednesday is, this is a video I release every Wednesday. I go through my sales from the previous week on Poshmark and Mercari, talk about them more in depth, how much I paid for the item, how much it sold for, how long it took to sell, and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in seeing my sales from last week, go ahead and keep watching and let's jump right in. All right, jumping right into the sales, we're going to be going over sales from October 3rd to October 9th, starting with October 3rd. The first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Citizens of Humanity Emerson Slim Fit boyfriend jeans in the wash Blue Ridge. These were in a size 26. They sold for $80 with a Poshmark fee of $16, and then I was left with $64. These jeans I got from the thrift store for $3, and they took just over a week to sell. These sold so fast. They had an amazing profit margin, and the Emerson Slim Fit is my favorite fit to sell by Citizens of Humanity. It always sells extremely fast, and it always sells for a really great amount. And next is another Poshmark sale. This is an American Eagle gray cable knit sweater in a size extra small. This sold for $10 with a Poshmark fee of $2.95, and then I was left with $7.05. This sweater I've had like for over, I think like 2 years or something, and I don't even know how much I paid for it. I honestly don't even care. I was about to actually send this to thredUP just to get it out of my hands because I was done looking at it, but I ended up getting an offer for $10. I think I had it at like maybe $15 originally, but when I received a $10 offer, I didn't hesitate at all because I've had the sweater for so long, and that is a lesson I've had to learn the hard way. When you've had something for a really long time and you get any offer that makes you any type of profit, just accept it because that item is going to just sit even longer. So I'm very happy I don't have to look at this sweater anymore. Definitely would not purchase this again. I'm very picky with American Eagle now, but I'm so glad that it sold. And next is a Lululemon daily yoga jacket. This is in a size 10. This sold for $50 with a Poshmark fee of $10, and then I was left with $40. This jacket I actually got from a flip buyout. I actually had a giant lot of all Lululemon stuff, and I had about, I don't know, 6-7 things left of it, and I bought all of it out, and I ended up paying $5 per item. So I bought this jacket for $5 through flip buyout, and it took 3 months to sell. I actually bought this out right after the 3-month period because I had confidence I could sell the rest, and it ended up selling like the day I bought it out. So I was like, oh, that's great. And then the earnings from this sale actually paid for the entire buyout lot. So it just kind of worked out really well for me, and I'm really happy with the sale. Lululemon just sells quick. It just happens. I don't think I've had any Lululemon items sit for longer than like probably 6 months, which is a really great time frame for me. So very happy with this sale, and of course it had a really great profit. And the last sale on October 3rd was a pair of BDG black high-rise twig skinny jeans. These were in a size 24. They sold for $22 with a Poshmark fee of $4.40, and then I was left with $17.60. These I got from a JOMAR box for $5.50. They took 10 months to sell, so they took a little bit, and I paid a little much for them. I think I got these jeans in the Free People, Urban Outfitters, and Anthropology box, which I was actually pretty disappointed in because I got mostly Urban Outfitters brands and then only a couple Free People and then no Anthropology. So this box was very disappointing, and I'm glad I still moved these from that box. Obviously, still made a profit, so I can't be mad at it, but I do wish they would have sold maybe a little faster, and then for maybe a little more. BDG, I can move their jeans from anywhere between like 25 and 30 if they're a really trendy style, but these were just a basic black skinny jean, which don't really sell for a ton. So I can't be mad at the sale, but it could have been better. Moving on to October 4th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is by the brand Frank and Oak, and it was a good cotton houndstooth miniskirt in a size medium. This sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and I was left with $24. This skirt I got also from a JOMAR box, and I paid $4.50, and it took 8 to 9 months to sell. When I got this in my box, I had no idea what this brand was, and when I looked it up, it actually looked like it wasn't doing bad. Like, it had a pretty good resale value, and the items were cute, so I was like, okay, this could do well. At this point, I don't know if I'd pick up this brand again. I'm not really 100% decided just because I don't really sell skirts super well in general. So I'm not really decided on this brand yet, but this piece still did make a really good profit, so I cannot be mad at it. and it sold in an okay time frame, so I'm happy with the sale. And next is another Poshmark sale. This is a Nike blue patterned racerback sports bra in a size medium. This sold for $17 with a Poshmark fee of $3.40, and then I was left with $13.60. This sports bra I got also from a Flip buyout lot. I've actually been really loving buyout lots lately from Flip, either when a lot ends or when I like this lot specifically. I had one item left after like 2 months, so I went ahead and just bought it out, and I bought this bra out for $3, and it took 2.5 months to sell. So sold very quickly, had a really good profit, and I'm really happy with the sale. Oh, and I do want to preface, if I talk about a Flip lot or a Flip buyout lot, this just means I use the app Flip and I'm actually selling the items for someone else, so I'm consigning them. So when I have a sale that was something from a Flip lot, it just means I consigned it for them, so I get some of the profit and my client also gets some of the profit. And then when I say I have a Flip buyout, that just means I bought out their stuff from them, and then it became my stuff. And the last sale on October 4th was by the brand Warehouse. It was a pair of tie waist wide leg flare cropped pants in a size 6. These sold for $25 with a Poshmark fee of $5, and then I was left with $20. These pants were actually a new to me brand, which they seem to look like they're selling on like Zara's website. I did get them from a JOMAR box for $4.65, and they took just under a month to sell. So these actually sold really fast, and I was actually really surprised that they sold this fast. I had them listed at $30 originally, received a $25 offer, and went ahead and accepted. It was extremely reasonable, and I didn't have these very long, so I'm very happy with this sale. I don't know if I'd pick up this brand in the future just because the comps for the brand were not super great, but these pants were just really on trend and in style, so that is why I think they sold super fast. Moving on to October 5th, the first sale I made was a Mercari sale. This is by the brand Anthropologie Postmark. It is a black and white patterned tunic top. This sold for $21 with a selling fee of $2.10 and a processing fee of 91 cents, and then I was left with $17.99. This I've had for a really long time, I think about a little over a year, but this is a part of my really old listings. I'm going through and kind of updating a lot of my really old listings, and this is one of the listings that I had updated and ended up selling extremely fast after I updated the whole thing. So I'm very happy with the sale, and I still did make a profit even though I don't remember how much I paid for it. I don't pay much for Anthropologie brands, and I never have. So I did make a profit. I don't know what that is, but I'm still happy it sold, and it still sold for a great amount, seeing as I've had it for a really long time. And next is a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Not Your Daughter's Jeans Boost skinny jeans in the color Julius. These were in a size 12. They sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and then I was left with $24. These I got from a Flip lot. They took about 1.5 months to sell. They sold extremely fast. I think they sold right before I relisted this lot, which I love when that happens because then I don't have to relist it. But these sold pretty fast. I was actually surprised. Not Your Daughter's Jeans is not really a brand I pick up a ton. Sometimes I will pick it up if it's the right price. Obviously, these were from a client, so they were free. So I did sell them, and they ended up selling pretty fast. So I'm really happy with this sale. And next up is another Poshmark sale. This is by the brand Morel. This is a pair of women's all-out Crush 2 Tough Mudder shoes in a size 7.5. These sold for $38 with a Poshmark fee of $7.60, and then I was left with $30.40. These were also from a Flip lot. They took just over 2 months to sell. I want to say I had these listed at maybe $45 originally, maybe even higher. I can't remember fully. But I've really been loving Morel lately. It's been selling really fast for me and for a really great amount. So I definitely would recommend picking up this brand. Before my consignment client would send me this brand, I actually would never find it in the thrift store. Also, I don't think I've ever found it still in the thrift store. But this brand I definitely recommend picking up because it sells really fast and for a great amount. And the next sale was a Poshmark sale, and this was probably my favorite sale from last week. But there might be another one that's up there in the favorites. But this is a pair of Ferragamo leather heeled ankle booties in a size 5.5. These sold for $125 with a Poshmark fee of $25, and then I was left with $100. I had these booties listed at $150 originally. Received a $125 offer, immediately accepted. It was extremely reasonable. These were also from a Flip lot. They took about 2.5 months to sell. So this lot is getting to the point where it's about to expire. So pretty much when lots are about to expire, I will accept actually lower offers than what I usually would take, just because they're about to expire, and having to like extend it and relist and all that, I don't really want to do that. So these actually had a pretty reasonable offer still, and sometimes I have a really hard time moving Ferragamo shoes, but these booties were super cute. I was worried because they were size 5.5, but they still sold, and I'm very happy with the sale. And next up is a Mercari sale. This is a pair of Lululemon Wonder Under low-rise leggings, 28-inch black. These sold for $43 with a selling fee of $4.30 and a processing fee of $1.55, and then I was left with $37.15. I also got these from that flip buyout I told you guys at the beginning. I did pay $5 for these, and they took 3 months to sell. They sold right after I bought it out, which I feel like that always happens. Like, I buy out a flip lot, and then something in the flip lot or some of the stuff in the flip lot sells like immediately. I don't know what it is. The universe must like know I bought it out or something. I don't know. But these sold really fast within 3 months, and I'm really happy with the sale. And next is a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Paige Bell Canyon high-waist flare leg jeans in a size 28. These sold for $30 with a Poshmark fee of $6, and then I was left with $24. These I got from a JOMAR box for $8.60. They took a year to sell. So I have a story about this JOMAR box. This is a year ago. I don't remember what the box was called, but it was about denim. I think it was like 20 pairs of denim or something, and they cost me $8.60 a pair. This is one of the pairs in the box. Obviously, I still made a profit on it. Not amazing, not terrible. But this box I was definitely very unhappy with. Very, very unhappy with this box. I got some pretty bad brands, and I don't think I've even... How I made my money back? I think I probably made my money back, but not profited a ton on this box. But I was very disappointed in this box. I need to order another like denim box and see if they've gotten better, or maybe I just got a bad one, because I'm a believer that in all wholesale and everything like that, you're going to get a bad box every now and again. It happens. So I'm going to give this box another chance. But this one I bought a year ago, I did not like. So I did make a profit on these, and I do like Paige jeans. Specifically, I do like this style. The flare legs tend to sell well for me. I did want a little more for them, but $30 was still reasonable. I had them listed at $40 originally. I received a $30 offer. I accepted. It's okay. I mean, I do wish I wouldn't have paid so much in that box, but I can't be mad. I still made a profit. And the last sale on October 5th was a Lululemon Run for Cold vest in white in a size 10 that sold for $35 with a Poshmark fee of $7, and then I was left with $28. This vest, I swear this vest was haunting me. This is from a flip lot. It took just under 4.5 months to sell. The first 45-day extension was about to go out on this lot, so I sent offers of like 20 and 30%, which I typically do when a lot is about to like be done, and I'm either not going to extend it or I just kind of want to move some more stuff from it. So I sent off, I think I sent a 30% offer on this vest, and no one wanted it. And then I think a few days or a week later, someone offered me $35 for it. And I've never pushed the accept button so fast in my life. I really thought I would get a lot more for this vest, but I just could not move it for the life of me. Relisted it a few times, just it never sold. I don't know what the deal was, but I am glad that it finally did sell, and I managed to sell it. I obviously wanted more. I'm disappointed in that, but it was still a good sale, and me and my client did make a profit off of it. Moving on to October 6th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is a pair of Athleta Sculptec skinny crop jeans in granite. These were in a size 4. They sold for $35 with a Poshmark fee of $7, and then I was left with $28. These I got from the thrift store for $7.50. They took a week to sell. This was a really, really surprising sale because lately with Athleta jeans, I've been having a really hard time moving them quickly. So these actually sold outright for $35 after a week of me having them listed. So I definitely cannot complain about that. I did pay $7.50 for them, which is a little more than I typically spend on Athleta jeans, but they still made a really good profit, so I'm totally okay with that, and they sold so fast. And next up was a Mercari sale, and this is a Zara brand new with tag printed flowing mini dress. This sold for $31 with a selling fee of $3.10 and a processing fee of $1.20, and then I was left with $26.70. This dress I got from the thrift store for $4, and I got it about 15 months ago. So obviously this dress did take a little bit to sell, but this is another item that I have kind of revamped my listing, and this is one of the oldest items I've had in my closet, and I was just revamping all the listings, and this actually sold extremely fast after revamping it and relisting it, so I can't be mad at it. I only paid $4, so I still did make a really great profit, so I am still happy with the sale. And the last sale on October 6th was a pair of Banana Republic black Sloan Fit slim ankle pants in a size 16. These sold for $24 with a Poshmark fee of $4.80, and then I was left with $19.20. This pair of pants is actually from my JOMAR Wholesale Passes palette, and this took a month to sell. I had a big box of Banana Republic stuff from my palette that I kind of sat aside because I just don't love Banana Republic, which my opinion on that is changing a little bit. But I set it aside and I didn't list it all. That was like the last stuff I ever listed from the palette, which was a month ago. And a majority of the stuff that I listed from that box has already sold. So I'm like kicking myself for waiting so long to list it because I didn't like Banana Republic for some reason, which now I actually kind of like Banana Republic and I will pick it up sometimes because some of the stuff sells really fast. Like these pants, I've sold like 3 pairs of them and they sold all pretty fast. So I can't be mad at the sale, and it's added to like the whole profit of my palette. So I'm really happy with it, and they sold really fast. Okay, moving on to October 7th, we're gonna get into some really, really great sales at the end of this week. So let's just jump into them. The first sale I made on October 7th was a Poshmark sale. This is by the brand Vuori, I think is how you say it. It's a men's black Vega jacket in a size extra large. This sold for $60 with a Poshmark fee of $12, and then I was left with $48. This jacket I got from a flip lot. It took 2 weeks to sell. It sold so fast. I think I had it listed for $75 originally. Received I think we kind of went back and forth a couple times and kind of settled on $60, which was still really reasonable. I had no idea what this brand was before my client sent it to me, and I loved the brand already by selling one item. Comps looked amazing. This jacket sold extremely fast, and it had a great profit, so I would definitely look out for this brand when you're thrifting. Next up on October 7th was a pair of UGG women's brown McKay short boots in a size 9. These sold for $85 with a Poshmark fee of $17, and then I was left with $68. These boots I also got from a flip lot. They took 1 month to sell, so they sold extremely fast. These actually sold outright for $85, meaning I listed them for $85 and they sold for that much. I feel like sometimes UGG sits for a while for me, so I was actually really surprised when these sold as fast as they did. These were a really cute pair of boots, and they're great for the fall and winter, so that is probably why they sold so fast. But I'm really happy with this sale, and it had a great profit for myself and my client. And the last sale on October 7th was a pair of Joe's jeans, brand new with the tag, the Charlie skinny coated jeans in a size 27. These sold for $65 with a Poshmark fee of $13, and then I was left with $52. These jeans I did get from a JOMAR Wholesale box. I paid $3.80 for them, and they took about 3 months to sell. I want to say I got these in a 50-piece reseller CPR box, which are 100% my favorite box to order from JOMAR. So these had an amazing profit. Like, this is one of my most profitable items from a JOMAR box, which makes me extremely happy. Joe's jeans, I have a love-hate with relationship. It just doesn't. Sometimes it sits forever. Sometimes it sells really fast. I don't know. I wasn't really surprised that these sold this fast. Like, that's pretty fast. And I think they were like this green coated material, which I find doesn't sell very well. But they sold. They had a really great profit, so I'm really happy with the sale. And then moving on to October 8th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is a Cabby Bell cardigan sweater in a size small. This sold for $20 with a Poshmark fee of $4, and then I was left with $16. This cardigan I got for $2 at the thrift store, and it took about 10 months to sell. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the sale. It was an okay sale. Cabby, I love selling Cabby. Some of their pieces sell a lot better than others. Some of them sit for way longer than others. This cardigan, I mean, it wasn't terrible. I only paid $2 and my profit was $16. So $14 profit is still really great. 10 months is kind of a long time, but it's not like crazy. So I'm not mad at the sale. It definitely could have been better, but I can't be mad at it. And next up is a Mercari sale, and this is a pair of Nike men's all red Air Max 270s. These sold for $80 with a selling fee of $8 and a processing fee of $262, and then I was left with $69.38. These were from a flip lot. They took 1.5 months to sell. I had them listed at $100 originally and received an $80 offer on Mercari. Immediately accepted on Poshmark. I may have countered $90, but on Mercari, the fees are a little lower, so I just went ahead and accepted. $80 is also a reasonable price for these. I love selling Air Max 270s. They always sell fast and for a really great amount, so I have nothing to complain about. Me and my client both made a great profit. And next is another Mercari sale. This is a pair of McGuire Dark Wash Newton skinny jeans. These sold for $55 with a selling fee of $5.50 and a processing fee of $1.90, and then I was left with $47.60. These were from a flip lot again. These took 3 months to sell, so these sold right before the lot ended. I was extremely surprised these sold on Mercari, and they sold outright, meaning I listed them for $55 and that's what they sold for. Typically on Mercari, things do not sell outright, which I've had a couple sales sell outright last week, which surprises me even more. So this is actually my very first time having this brand in my closet, and I don't know how I feel about it yet, because on Poshmark it didn't get like any interest whatsoever. Like, I think I had a like on it at one point and I sent like a 20% offer and they didn't want it, so I was like, okay, maybe this brand's not as good as everyone says it is. But then it sold on Mercari for $55, so I don't know yet. I definitely will have to like find it again and sell it again to see kind of how I feel about it, but it sold for a great price and it had a great profit, so I'm happy with it. And the last sale for October 8th was another one of my favorite sales from last week. This is a pair of Tory Burch black and gold mini travel ballet flats in a size 6.5. These sold for $90 with a Poshmark fee of $18, and then I was left with $72. These flats took 5 days to sell. They sold so fast. They sold outright for $90, which is absolutely amazing. I don't usually get a ton of sales that just sell outright, but this last week I was doing really good with that. I think I'm just getting better at pricing things. But these were super cute, just a basic black and gold flat. So that's, I think that's what made them sell super fast. Also, they're Tory Burch, so a lot of people really like Tory Burch, but these ultimately sold extremely fast. They had a great profit, and I'm extremely happy with the sale. And moving on to the last day of last week, October 9th, the first sale I made was a Poshmark sale. This is by the brand Klim. Klim, I think Klim is how you say it. This is a men's black and gray inferno jacket in a size small. This sold for $85 with a Poshmark fee of $17, and then I was left with $68. This jacket I got from a flip lot once again. It took just under a month to sell, so it sold very quickly. I can't remember if I got an offer or if it sold outright. I don't know why my brain can't remember, but I can't remember. This was a new to me brand. I did not know what the heck this brand was when she sent it to me, but upon looking up comps, I quickly learned that it was a very good brand and I should definitely be looking out for it. So, very happy with the sale. I will definitely be keeping my eyeballs peeled for this brand. So should you. And I am just extremely happy with the profit from this item. And next is a Mercari sale. And this is a pair of Nike men's Zoom Fly Flyknit cream sneakers. These sold for $70 with a selling fee of $7 and a processing fee of $2.33. And then I was left with $60.67. These I also got from a flip lot. They took about 1.5 months to sell. They sold very quickly, right after I relisted them. These sold outright for $70, meaning I listed them for $70, and that's what they sold for. Like I said, I had a ton of outright sales. It's very strange. But Nike shoes are a given. They always sell super fast. But the Flyknit shoes are by far one of my favorite styles that they have. They always sell so fast, and they always sell for a really great amount. So I'm extremely happy with the sale. And next up is a Poshmark sale, and this is actually the brand Allen Edmonds for Brooks Brothers. This is a pair of Plymouth monk strap dress shoes in a size 9.5. They sold for $55 with a Poshmark fee of $11, and then I was left with $44. These were also from a flip lot, and they took 3 months to sell. These sold right before the time period to sell the stuff ended. I had these listed at, I think, higher at like 70 or so. And I had gotten a couple lower offers, and I was like, okay, maybe they're priced a little high. So me and this person settled at $55, which I thought was still really reasonable. So I'm really happy with the sale, and they sold fairly quickly. And the last sale I made on October 9th and for last week was a pair of Mother high-waisted looker jeans in the wash hop on, hop off. These were in a size 29. They sold for $75 with a Poshmark fee of $15, and then I was left with $60. These jeans were also from a flip lot. They took 2.5 months to sell, so they sold just before the time period was going to end. I absolutely love Mother jeans. It's probably one of my favorite brands to sell. It's just not a brand I ever find. Something crazy actually happened with these jeans, and someone offered me I don't know, I think it was 60 or 65, and then Poshmark has the thing where they notify everyone else that an offer was sent on an item they liked. So then someone else came and also sent an offer, and they both had the same exact offer. So for a second, I was contemplating whether I should just accept the first girl's offer or if I should counter both of them and see who accepts. So in the end, I decided to counter both, and no one did anything. And then a week later, someone counters another price, which was $75, and it was reasonable, so I went ahead and accepted. So at first, I was like, oh dang, why did I counter? Why didn't I just accept one of the offers? But in the end, I was happy I waited, because then someone came back with a $75 offer and purchased. It took like a week, I think, which typically doesn't happen, but I was very happy that they came back and still wanted them, and $75 was really reasonable. So very happy with the sale. I love Mother Jeans. They always sell so fast and for such a good amount. So I'm very happy with the sale. Alright guys, that was it for this week's What's a Wednesday video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know what your favorite sale was down below. I had so many favorite sales from last week. I don't even think I could pick a favorite. But I had an amazing sales week. I had a lot of higher price sales, which typically doesn't happen, but I was very surprised and very happy with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like this video if you're enjoying, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.